Hey, this is Connor with Conquest HP, and I want to share a tactic with you that I've found to be incredibly useful both in everyday life and in nutrition and in training and any kind of fitness pursuit. And that is the act of letting go, especially of things that are beyond your control. This isn't something that comes to mind very apparently for most people. The temptation is to get frustrated by something that happens through the day, something that is very clearly beyond your control, and letting that initial frustration kind of cripple the rest of your day, letting it kind of seep into the mindset for the rest of the day. And this is all at once totally unnecessary and totally counterproductive. So if I have something happen to me that interrupts my training schedule, for example, say there is a car accident on the highway getting home from work, and it takes me an extra hour or something to get home. Now I don't have time to work out that day. Okay, you can be mad about that. You can be mad because it's inconvenient. It's not what you had planned. I totally get it. I would be mad in that moment too. But nothing that you can do can go back and change the fact that there was an accident. Nothing that you can do can go back in time and help you avoid that accident. You can't magically just grasp that training session out of the past or put it in the past. It's not going to work regardless of how much you want to do it. So if you stay mad about that, what do you gain by doing so? If you're frustrated, if you're angry, if you're upset, you're more likely to make bad decisions moving forward, both in the kitchen and maybe egotistical kind of meathead decisions in the gym where you try to force things when you shouldn't force them. This all comes from that frustration of something that you couldn't have prevented, couldn't have avoided in the first place. It's totally unnecessary. So if instead I see that there's a massive traffic jam, I'm not going to get home on time to do my workout, that is definitely frustrating, but I can look at it and say, I couldn't have done anything. There's nothing I could have done differently to change it. This is how it is. I have to accept the circumstances as they are. And all I can really do to make sure that I stay on track is resolve to keep that optimal mindset, keep myself on track, keep myself positive moving forward and saying, here are some things I can control. I couldn't train today, but I can make sure I still eat a good meal. I can make sure I still get my adequate veggie intake, whatever. I can make sure I can do some foam rolling before bed, something that helps me prepare for tomorrow. I'll make up that workout tomorrow. It's not going to help you to stew over something that you couldn't change. But if you let that go, if you accept circumstances as they are, let go of what you can't control, then it allows you to move forward and look at the broad picture in front of you and decide what is in your best interest. And of course, you can apply this to pretty much anything in life. In this context, I'm specifically talking about saving your diet, keeping your diet on track, or saving your exercise, your workout program, because those things can get thrown off by these little frustrations. You can have one bad day, you catch all the red lights. It's one of those kind of days, and that can throw off your workout program. And one day turns into 2 days, turns into 3 days, turns into you skipping the gym for a month. And we don't want that. We want as little downtime as possible. So when you see these things that are beyond your control, that you could not have changed, accept that they've happened, accept the circumstances as they are, let go as soon as you can. Don't keep that thought in your mind, just continually stirring up the anger, because you do have to do that. After the traffic jam is long gone and I'm home for the night, I'm not going to be angry at it unless I keep thinking about it. If I keep picturing that traffic jam and keep picturing how I skip my workout, I'm going to be pissed for days if I want to. But if I just let it go, I don't have to do that. I can keep my mind on track, and that's going to keep my body on track. So definitely leave me your questions, comments, anything like that below. Don't forget to check out conquesthp.com for more like this, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.